Hi class, today I'm going to help you with your math again. We're still exploring the partial products algorithm. This time we're expanding our knowledge into multiplying a two-digit number by another two-digit number. So to start us off, I'm going to use the number sentence 47 times 62. "47 and 62 can be complex numbers, but we're going to break them into simpler numbers that are easy to multiply. We know that 62 is actually the number 60 and 2. We also understand that 47 is 40 and 7. When we take these numbers that would otherwise be complicated and break them into simpler parts, the multiplication becomes much easier. With the partial product algorithm, we first start at the bottom with the tens number. We know that the 6 means 60, and we're going to multiply it up by the tens on the upper number and then across with the ones. So we're going to start off with 60 times 40, or 60 40s. We know that 6 times 4 is 24, and we're going to add on our 2 zeros then. Following that, we're going to multiply the 60 times 7. 60 sevens. 6 times 7 is 42, and the number is going to be 10 times bigger. I'll add in the 0 and put in 42. Now that we've multiplied the tens digit up and across, we're then going to move over to the ones and multiply 2 times 40 and then 2 times 7. So we have 2 40s, which we know is 80. You can notice how I'm lining up all the ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands in order to keep my work organized, and I won't make a silly mistake that way later on. Finally, 2 times 7. 2 sevens is 14. And the final step then is to add the parts together. Zeros plus 4 is 4. 2 plus 8 are complements for 10. One more is 11. I have doubles, which is 8. One more is 9. And finally, my 2 drops down. So 47 times 62 is 2,914. Let's see how this looks like using the lattice method. Because it's a 2 by 2 digit number, I am going to make a 2 by 2 lattice. I'm going to divide it into 2 down, 2 across, and then I put in my diagonals. So I'm going to start at one corner, go down to the other, and then extend it just a bit further. When I go up to this corner, the diagonal will go through the second box, and then my last diagonal gets added in. Then I can add my numbers. Again, I had 47 times 62. I start multiplying it out just like it's a multiplication grid. 7 times 6 is 42. The 10 goes in the upper half, the 1's down below. 4 times 6 is 24. 7 times 2 is 14. And 2 times 4 is 8. That's 0 tens and 8 ones. My last step is to add the diagonals. I have a set of diagonals here, another part here, a third part here, and finally the last diagonal. So 4 with nothing else is just the number 4. 2 plus 1 plus 8 is 11. I put the 1 down and carry the tens up to the next diagonal. Now I have 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 0, which is 9. And then my 2 carries down again. So 47 times 62 is 2,914. Let's take a look at your homework and just get you started. You have the number sentence 21 times 35. We'll be starting with the bottom tens, which is 3, we know is 30. And we're going to multiply it up by the top tens. So we'll have 30 20s for our first part. Then we'll have 30 and multiply by the 1, 31s. Then we'll move over to the ones and multiply the 5 times 20, 5 20s. And then finally the 5 times 1, 5 ones. You'll multiply that out, add it up, and then get your answer. Good luck on your homework tonight. Let me know if you have any questions, and have fun doing your multiplying.